Hello guys, welcome to today's episode. On this channel, we share our trade ideas and we review our weekly trade and signals, guys, and we forecast the directional bias of various asset class, but predominantly forex pairs, guys. So if you want to learn how to trade forex, uh, go to Ostibina YouTube channel where we teach our strategies. The strategies we use right here, we teach them there, right? So, guys, this was the setup. I did this setup. It was here, and I sent it to the group. So the guy has not mitigated, but the guy later mitigated before. So when I saw all of these moves, I just did my setup like that. I knew that price was coming to this very area. So I told the guys on the group, okay, I was waiting for this zone for price to return into this zone. But guys, price did return, but the challenge was he didn't give us an entry on the 1 hour time frame. See, it returned and immediately moved back to the upside. So it didn't give us any entry. So that's why we didn't take this trade. So let's look at the trade we took last week. The first trade we took last week, I think, okay, it was a missed trade. Euro USD, sorry, Euro JPY. It was a missed trade, guys. Okay, I think it should be, yeah, it's around this. Let me look for 4 hour. Okay, great, around this level, yeah, around this region. This was, let me delete all of this. You know, guys, I told you guys immediately price breaks out from this zone, I'll start buying. That's what I told you guys, right, on our last video. So price it did broke, and then I was looking at buying, and then but then, guys, we missed our entry. We missed our entry, guys. So I will look for that zone. I will look for that zone because I'm very familiar with that setup. Yeah, it was this setup. It was this setup, guys. So I will just mark it out first. Let me mark it out, guys. So I just want to draw this zone out, but this was the setup. I want to go to 4 hour. Let me show you guys what I saw on the 4 hour time frame. So I saw that price had broken past this zone, price has taken out this high, and then price retraced into what? Into this kind of, this is not the main order block anyways, but this is a what? Okay, resistance turn support. Sorry guys, resistance turn support. So this was the resistance, and the price broke it, and then returned, and I turned the support, right? So I was looking for a trade here when I saw this, and I think, yeah, if you go to a daily time frame, it's, yeah, so look at what he did on a daily time frame too. So that gave me more confidence that this trade was going to play out. So I went to the 4 hour time frame, and let me do this now, and let me do this big cycle. This was the trade. So I saw that price had already, look at, let's do this, guys. Look at what price did. All right, price was creating lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and all of a sudden this high, the last high here, was violated, guys. So immediately this high was violated, guys. The major problem with this trade, right, is because I don't use weak break. Look at what happened. It mitigated. That's the truth. It already mitigated. When I saw that price had already mitigated, yeah. Though I had not seen, with my strategy, I need to wait for this high, this swing high, to be taken out with a candle body. So I was waiting for it to take it out, and the same candle that took it out with candle body is the same candle that mitigated, right? So if you look at this week, it came to mitigate the other block here. That's what price did here. So immediately price left. I thought, honestly, I was hoping that price will just pity us and return to this zone again before it continues. And this was my setup. I just drew this. I think here my other block wasn't too much anyways. My other block was not too much. The stop loss was not too much. I think it wasn't much, not much. I think about 16 SL or so, 16 pips. So this was my setup, and I was like, okay guys, it was actually late in the night. I was like, okay guys, I wanted to take TR from this trade. I told them to set their limit orders here, and then price traded high, fade to take to it tried to come back, but it failed. So this was how we missed this our Euro USD, Euro JPY, and it would have been a very sweet one. Look at guys. This trade is where. Now is where. Yeah, it's part of the game, guys. It's part of the game. So the next one was I dropped a signal on GBPUSD, I guess. Yeah, GBPUSD. So let's see. Let me check it out, guys. We were actually stopped out. Okay, this was the signal I gave. It was here. When let me delete all this everything here. Let me delete everything here. All right, guys. So on the 4 hour time frame, when price took this high out on the 4 hour time frame, when maybe price took this high out, I saw that a retracement started happening, and price did retrace. It traded into at this level, guys. It traded into this fair value gap, right? So it traded into this imbalance right here. So I was actually hoping, though I this setup was actually too clean. That's the truth, guys. Anytime you see a setup that is very, very clean, obvious like that, is likely going to fail, right? Stop you out and then go your direction. That's actually from experience. That's what I've experienced, right? From experience. I've seen whenever I see a very clean setup that is just too obvious, right? When that setup is very obvious, there's likelihood like 80% chances that it will stop you out first before going your direction. That's for my strategy, anyways. So price traded here. This was the region I took a buy, a sell, sorry, a buy. So when price traded there, I saw price traded here. Look at this swing high here. I saw that a swing high was created and the swing high was violated. So when I saw that swing high was violated, I just drew this the other block. I drew it, and I was like, all right, I'm waiting for price to return. Once price returns, I'm taking my trade, guys. That was what I anticipated, what I was looking at. So I did that and I was like, okay, I'm going to take this. But price came here, it danced a little bit for like about 2 hours and then later stopped us out. After stopping us out, yes, after stopping us out, I knew, like I told you guys, I knew that price would still go or higher. It just wanted to stop us out and then start going out. That's from experience, actually, from experience. So that was the reason. At it was midnight, right? I was awake. It was at night. I was awake, looking at this zone to be taken out. I was waiting for this high to be taken out. So I was waiting because it was, look at it, the next swing high. It was the next swing high. So, but it took it out with a week and retraced. Look at the retracement came. It took it out with a week, retraced, and the guy had no. Guys, I have to wait for it to take it out with the candle body. So, for me, this candle body is what broke the structure or caused a change of character here for me. So this is actually where after I saw this, I had to outline my other block here just like this. And I was waiting for price to return. But guys, we also missed this. We also missed this. So pretty well, like we missed two trades, two good trades last week. Like it's so painful, guys. And my TP was still around this region, 5 arrow, yes. Guys, you guys should check the group. I sent this to the group and it was so painful. It was so painful, guys. Waking up and I saw that price had already started trading higher. Ah, it's part of the game, guys. It's part of the game. So last week or this week, look, two beautiful MS missed trades, and it's so painful. And the ones that I didn't miss, I lost the trade. So guys, it's like this sometimes. It's like this sometimes. This is the reason why you have to have a very strong heart, guys. Just have to make up your mind. And whatever happens in this trading industry, you're ready to take whatever happens, guys. That's just it. So it happened like this, and guys. Although on my own, I didn't share this on the group. I took a cell here and then it came right here. But the truth is, this cell, this you can see is a massive cell, right? but the sell actually took me out on break even. Now this is the reason I don't regret. No, I did not regret it. My stop loss was a bit wide, reasons being that this was the other block, this is the last buy candle here, and I had to just if you following my rules, you know that I outlined the other block, and when I outline the other block, my stop loss is usually at the high of that other block. So my stop loss was about 30, it was even 38 pips, 38 pips actually. 38 pips stop loss. So when price got here, it had only gotten to how many? Not up to 2 hour. If it had even gotten to 2 hour, maybe I would have exited, but not up to 2 hour. That's why I left the trade, and it thing came back, stopped me out, guys. On break even, the trade stopped me out on break even. It's part of the game, right? Ah, so I actually used the second strategy, right? That strategy I told you guys about last week to take this trade. I used that strategy, not the main strategy that I've been using to give you guys signal. So looking at things, I'll start giving sharing signals with that strategy. But what I want you guys to do is this: you can create two accounts and take the strategy. Whenever I drop the signal, I will try as much as possible to just signify and identify the strategy that we are using. Remember, I have two strategies that I'm using. So it's best, like I told you guys, to use each strategies on different accounts, right? Because I told you guys on the last video, if you haven't watched the last video, last week's video, make sure you watch it. So let me not go back. So that's actually what happened last week, guys. So it's honestly so painful. I won't lie to you. It was so painful, guys. It was so painful. It was so painful. So after that happened, I also took a trade on Friday. On Friday, guys, myself, I didn't drop this on the signal on the Telegram group. That Telegram group, I only dropped like few trades. The second strategy I used it last week, and even our main strategy I also used it, just that I didn't drop it. Yeah, I didn't drop it. I used it on Euro USD. I didn't drop that one. It was on Friday. I was actually busy doing something else when I saw it, and then I quickly took the trade, though it went against me. Part of the process, guys. All right, so this was what I saw. Let me just give you guys a clue of how the second strategy works. This was what I saw on the way it works is this, guys. Let me just show you guys this. This is how the strategy works, right? You know, forex in the market works like this, right? Market moves like this. It does not go straight, it moves like this, right? It moves up, high, high, up. So just like this, right? So using this philosophy, knowing that the market, this is how the market works, right? So let me draw it properly again for you guys. Let me quickly explain this so that you guys will have a clue of the strategy we are using, and then that's it, guys. So though at least you will have a clue, though you don't know everything about the strategy, you will not be able to use it on your own actually. So but have a clue of it. All right. So whenever there is a sell, there will be a corresponding buy. After a buy, a sell. After a buy, a sell. Now, the thing is, after a buy, after a very long buy, we'll look for a sell. After a very long sell, we'll look for a buy. After a very long sell, so how the strategy works, right? Now, this is why I took this trade. After a very long buy, look at the buy here. After a very long buy, very impulsive buy, I knew that price was going to retrace, sell. Reason why I took this trade, right? So for this second trade, the buy was not so much, but it was also a buy. After this buy, right? After this buy that happened here, I saw MSS, market structure shift here. I saw this market structure shift here, and then I outlined this. Though this trade also went against me, like last week was just full of losses. I won't lie to you. Like about, I took only one win. Yes, one win trade last week. 2 arrow trade. 2 arrow. I'll show you guys the trade. It was GBPUSD. and then the rest was break even, missed, and guys, it's so painful. So this was the my setup last week, and on Friday the guy just came and stopped us out. So painful, guys, but it's part of the games. So as I was explaining, after this buy I was expecting a sell, corresponding sell, right? But it didn't happen. So it fails. That is it. Every strategy has, sometimes it works, sometimes it does not work, right? Sometimes, but this strategy, from what I've been using it, the guy works so very well. I used that strategy here. This was the trade I told you guys that I took, and it was a win for me. So this was the trade I took here. Look at it. After this market structure shift, it was even early in the morning, guys. So I saw this, and then I just took the trade, and then the guys just started going in my favor. It was a crazy move, guys. So this was the win trade, the only win trade I got last week. The only win trade, and it only gave me 2 arrow. It didn't give me up to 3 arrow. It didn't give me up to 4 arrow. But the guy went very well. But I exited at 2 arrow here. I hesitated at 2 arrow. I was actually not on my chart. I was busy doing something else. I saw it, so I just wanted to exit and leave the market. I didn't want to stay in the market for long. You know, this market stuff. When you are in the market, emotions. So I won't be able to focus on the other stuff I'm doing. So that's the reason I had to exit on time. Guys, these are the trades I took last week. This week, sorry, this week, not so awesome, guys. I won't lie to you, not so awesome. Like literally only one win. How many losses, guys? About four losses now, or 5 losses that I took last week. Only one win, right? So like last week, a crazy loss, a crazy just losses everywhere. Losses, I think, okay, maybe 4 losses, not up to 5. 4 losses, guys, in one week. Four SL hit. So, and even on Friday I got emotional. I just wanted to take a trade like that, and the trade still went against me. So guys, as well. So these were the trade I took on GU last week, and some worked, some did not work. Pretty, that's how trading is. Just accept whatever it does to you. So I took a trade on, I told you guys I took a buy trade here on Euro USD. I took this buy here. The guy came, stopped me out. When I saw a market structure, I saw this, look at the last swing high here was violated, and then I took a trade here, and the guy came, stopped me out, and then started going my direction. Actually, this is what I would have done right last week. I would have used this last order block here. So this first order block, because from what I've seen, this the that very first order block, it works better, right? Orders can be validated and then trade into it before it starts going in your favor. So what I will do is that most of my trades I will just take them on the first order block, right? If I see any other block, most times, though not all the times, depends on how the trade looks like, I will just ignore it, right? That's what I'll be doing in order to avoid so many losses, right? So but the truth is, even if I ignore some will work out, some will not work out. That is just how it is. That's trading for you guys. So these were the trades we took last week. Let's see how this next week, sorry, the trade we took this week. Let's see how next week is going to be like. On the group, guys, I told you guys that I saw a shift in market structure to the upside, which is a change of character on Euro USD, right? I told you guys this. Look at my counter trend here, and it got violated. This swing high has been violated to the upside. Well, what this means is actually there might be likelihood there is going to be a kind of a buy. From what I am seeing, the market is going to buy for some time, but then this rejection here at this zone is what I don't understand. However, I'm still looking at a buy continuation to this level. Guys, that is what I'm looking at next week and beyond, right? So that's what I'm looking at on Euro US. So on Monday now, what I will be looking at is this. I think I should still be looking for a buy here around this region, though I'll just wait for a violation of this zone, for this zone to be taken out, for this last swing high to be taken out on the 4 hour time frame. So immediately it's taking out on the 4 hour time frame like this. I might come when if you retrace like this, I will take a buy. I will look for a buy around this region, guys. I will look for a buy around this region, guys. So I'll look for a buy here and then we'll trade it to the upside. So that's for Euro USD. For GBP USD, let's see. So this guy has taken out this high. Okay, this high. This is actually a week. I might be looking for a buy here around this region. This region on Monday. If I see a violation of this very zone, I'll take a buy here on the 1 hour time frame straight. I'll just take a buy here like this, and then we'll start buying it to the upside. This is what I'm looking at on GBP USD. Anyways, it can still turn bearish anyhow, but whatever it does, we'll just follow the flow of the market. Don't go against the trend, follow the trend, right? So for GBP JPY, these guys have been messing me up. Look at my predictions are very accurate, but then I miss my trade. I miss entries. It's very painful, guys. So but what I'm looking at here right now is that I'm looking for a retracement to this region and then a buy continuation. So this is what I'm looking at on GBP JPY. I'm looking for a retracement to this daily time frame order block, right? So it might not get to the order block, it might just retrace to this imbalance here, which is this fair value gap that is here, right? But however, I'm waiting for a retracement and then the continuation to the upside. So let's see what is on the 4 hour time frame. So I'll wait for all these violation of all these red candles. I'll wait for them and then a deep retracement to this zone. Yeah, I think is expected now, right? After a month buy. All right, so let's see yen basket. Yen basket, nothing much, the opposite of what GBP JPY is saying. I'm waiting for a retracement, a deep retracement to this level, and then a sell. It might just retrace to this region, and then we'll continue our sell. Or it will give us a deeper retracement to the weekly time frame institutional reference point. So, like I say, it might just come. Start retracing to this region. This weekly time frame, this imbalance here, this fair value either this fair value gap here or this fair value gap here, or it will retrace deeply into this other block. So this is what I'm anticipating for the yen basket in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, in the next couple of weeks. But for next week, I'm expecting a retracement for next week, right? A retracement, a buy for yen basket. And then a sell for GBP JPY for just a retracement. Not that the trend has changed, just a retracement. So guys, this is what we are looking at next week. If you have any pair you want us to analyze, just drop it on the comment section. We are going to do that for you. Make sure you like this video, smash the subscribe button, and don't forget turn on the notification bell there so you get notified whenever we upload new videos. Guys, make sure you join the Telegram channel if you have not joined. Good luck.